Okay, why ain't my bow sitting? What happened to my bow? I cannot, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Hello everyone and welcome to day 2 of Slay-Tober. Today we are doing creepy porcelain doll because let's face it, okay, porcelain dolls be creepy as hell. I don't know who came up with that idea, okay, but that concept, no, okay? We looking like a raggedy porcelain doll. One that's been sitting on the shelf gathering dust because you know they creepy. They just be staring at me. Anyway, super easy look. This is a bow that I had wrapped around a blanket and I was like, oh my god, I want to have a Sia moment. I want to have a moment with that big bow. She'd be looking all raggedy, okay? Like she'd be sitting on a shelf for years, okay? She got a crack in her. Super easy look, something that you can actually do in the morning before you go to work if you wanted to do like a cute fun little creepy look for work, school. Like literally anyone can do this. Okay, we're keeping it simple and then we're going to start getting into some serious things with days to come. But we staying creepy, we staying easy, okay? Keep it simple. I do cancel out my brows in this video. That is probably the only thing that is pretty complicated about this look, but I do walk you through it. You do not have to cancel out your brows if you do not want to. I just did a few layers of canceling and then I just painted on some eyebrows, but she creepy. Okay, she creepy, she cute. Look at her little freckles. Okay, I tried to make it look like as if things were painted on because, like, you know, like porcelain dolls, it just looked like they had like a circle of pink, you know what I mean? And like, okay, anyway, just something super simple that you guys can do before work, before school, whatever. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I have to go wash this. I'm creeping myself out right now. Oh, let's go. All right, y'all, let's hop right into this look. First things first, we're going to be canceling out our brows. Yes, canceling out our brows. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just kind of lighten them up with some concealer. But I decided to show you how to just minimally cancel out your brows using an Elmer's glue stick. Yes, this is exactly what a ton of artists use to cancel out brows. And I just used my little fan to make sure that the Elmer's glue was nice and dry. And once it hardens, you're good to go in with a color corrector or concealer or whatever you have that you usually use to kind of color correct and conceal. I decided to use my color corrector from NARS just to kind of brighten it up a little bit, and then I went in with my Kosas concealer. You can use whatever you'd like. I personally love the Kosas concealer, so I just use that on top. Guys, I'm looking real sexy with no brows, okay? Come on now. Then I just went in with a lighter foundation shade. I got this one from my professional kit and it's just the Face Atelier foundation and like the lightest shade that they have. And I wanted to really make it look like that pale, like kind of chalky look that a porcelain doll has. And then I went in with my P. Louise blush. I'm not sure what shade this is, but it is so bright. I just wanted it to be super obnoxious. Sticking with the P. Louise theme, I am going in to my 1111 palette to the brightest blue shade possible. I know there are porcelain dolls out there with the craziest blue eyeshadow, so I definitely wanted to use something super obnoxious, and this color pretty much got me there. Yeah, and honestly, I was definitely feeling myself with the blue eyeshadow. I didn't think it looked that bad, okay? Next up, I'm going in with my Maron Paradise paints. These are water activated paints that you can use on the face, and honestly, these are the easiest paints and they are so pigmented. I love them. I just went in and lined my brow on, did like a kind of like cut crease and lined the upper portion of my eyelid, and then I actually did a line underneath of my eye, and then I added a little bit of white liner to my like waterline underneath, but I didn't like how the liner underneath my eye came out. I feel like it was a little bit thick and I wanted to use individual lashes, but I just decided to actually paint them on and kind of give it that more doll like look. This is like real time me screwing up and having to change the plans, okay? It is what it is. But I used my Danessa Myricks lip and cheek palette that I've had forever and I love the bright pink in it, so I just kind of created a cute little pouty lip. I added some mascara for that lashy kind of look. You can add fake lashes if you want. I just decided to keep it super simple for you guys and just add mascara. I took a brown eyeliner that I use all the time. The Makeup Forever artist colored pencils are amazing, and I just added a few freckles pencils, and then I actually went back in with my Paradise paints and started to paint on a little hole in my forehead and kind of had the cracks coming out of it. And then I really just went in with some powder and powdered all over to kind of give that like pale, chalky look to the skin. And I added a little bit of eyeshadow around the cracked hole to kind of give it more of like a 3D look. I tied on my Sia bow, and this is how it all turned out. Honestly, the cutest little doll look. So simple to do. It's definitely easy enough to do before you go to work in the morning or before you go to school, and you're still a part of Halloween, right? Like you're still kind of like in the spirit of things. So really just fun. You can use regular eyeliner. You don't have to use face paint. You don't have to cancel your eyes out. You can literally do whatever you want to this look and really create something that's just super fun and Halloween themed, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching day 2, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.